The spring anime season is coming to a close, and today we're going to be going through the shows that are coming out for summer that I will be watching this year. We're going to be doing it in a tier list style again, and I just want to say that if a show gets a B, C, or D, it doesn't mean that it's a bad show necessarily. It just means that I'm not expecting a whole lot, so if it is bad, I really won't be too disappointed. So let's check out what the summer anime season has to offer. Right off the bat, we have the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Now, I have heard a little bit about the show. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I kind of get like Spy Family vibes with it. Overall, it just looks like it's going to be a pretty fun show. I'm expecting a little bit from this, so I'm going to go A tier with this one. Alright, next up we have Licorice Recoil. Basically what this show looks like is anime girls with guns who fight monsters. And that gives me total Assault Lily Bouquet vibes, which I really liked. I've always been one to say that anime girls with guns can't go wrong, but we did get Girls Frontline, and that was just honestly one of the worst shows I've ever seen. Hoping we don't get that again. This doesn't look like it. I'm thinking this will be a lot better. I'm going to set my expectations mildly low with this, just because Girls Frontline gave me mild PTSD, so we're going to go C tier with this. My stepmom's daughter is my ex. Right off the bat from this, I got domestic girlfriend vibes. I don't know exactly why, but I did, so I'm thinking this might just be a dumpster fire. But everyone seems to really, I wouldn't say everyone, but Domestic Girlfriend seems like a fairly popular show where some people really like it, or they don't like it, or they like it and they acknowledge that it's a dumpster fire. And I'm not exactly sure where on the scale that makes me feel. We're going to go B, where if it's good, awesome. Again, if it's not, whatever. I'm not expecting a whole lot from it. When will Ayumu make his move? This just kind of feels like Takagi Part 2, The Electric Boogaloo. Basically, Ayumu needs to beat the girl in shogi, and then he will confess to her. And it feels like a fun rom-com. I'm going to go A with this one. I'm expecting a little bit. I enjoy these rom-coms. The maid I hired recently is suspicious. Now, I just found out about this show a couple weeks ago. The first thing that I thought about was that the maid looks exactly like Jahi-sama. And after doing a little bit of research, I found out that the author who did Jahi-sama also did this show. I did love Jahi-sama. I love everything about Jahi-sama, and this is easy S tier. I'm expecting big things from this show, and I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint. But it was written by the same author. Jahi-sama turned out really well, and I don't think I have anything to worry about with this. Call of the Night. Our boy Ko has insomnia, and he likes to go out at night where he meets a vampire, and basically she tries to turn him into a vampire, but there's, of course, a lot of extra steps. Now, watching the PV for this yesterday, first thing that caught me was the colors. There was a lot of purples, and the art style for the characters was really cool. And I have been thinking about this show a lot. I've been really excited for it, and I'm going to go S tier with this one as well. This is one of the shows that I'm really looking forward to for summer, and I'm just very excited for it overall. Love Live Superstar Season 2. Easy S tier, without a doubt in my mind. I'm a huge Love Live fan, and they are adding new characters to this season, which I did see some mixed feelings about. I, however, think that's awesome, and I'm very excited to meet the new characters. Nichigasaki's been awesome, Sunshine was great, Idol Project was awesome, and Superstars, with airing last season, I really enjoyed as well. Shadow's House Season 2, A tier, easy. There were so many questions I had with this show when it ended that I was really hoping that it got a Season 2, and when it finally got announced, I was so excited. We all texted in the group chat and losing our minds because there's just so many loose ends, and I really want to know more about everything that's going on in the show. Like I said, I had a ton of questions, and I'm really excited for Season 2 to tie up those ends and just see where the show goes. Danmachi Season 4, A tier, easy peasy. I watched this show not too long ago just to watch Season 4. People were pressuring me to watching it and was not disappointed at all. The show was really awesome. I liked all the characters, and I'm super excited for the 4th season of this. Engage Kiss. Yesterday I watched all the PVs for all these shows that I have on my list, and this one, it looked really cool. The character design was really awesome, the art was awesome, and it just looks like these girls and guy fight these monster things. I'm excited for it, but I'm not going to get too high expectations. We're going to go B with this one again. Luminous Witches, Idol Witches, that's what it looked like. Yeah, going C with this one because a couple seasons ago, Selection Project and Idly Pride were pretty much the same show. While they were pretty good, it was just interesting to see the same show pretty much again. They were so similar, it's kind of unreal. Idol shows can be pretty good. They can be good or very meh. Musashino. I could not find almost anything on this show, albeit I did not look super hard, but there was no PV, there's no synopsis for the show, and we're going to go D with this one just because I have no idea what I'm getting into. I mean, the only reason I'm watching this is because of the art. Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 2. We're going to go B with this one for a few reasons. I don't know if we're going to get into the NTR scene, which blew up pretty recently. I don't think we're going to get that far with it, and I just kind of can't stand the main character. He's just kind of annoying. He's like Izumi this year from Shikimori, like almost worse though. I did like the show. I'm not expecting great things, so I'm gonna stick it in B, where it's like a good medium where I can't be disappointed. Dropkick on My Devil X, S tier. If you haven't watched the show, I 100% suggest picking this up before the season starts. There's 2 seasons you're gonna have to get through, which isn't too bad, but this show was hilarious. All the characters are really likable. It's pretty gory. It's very gory in a weird way, but I do suggest this show 100%. It is so much fun to watch. It was hilarious every episode. I'm just really looking forward to the show coming back this season. Overlord Season 4. S tier again. It's been a long time since I've watched Overlord, and I'm not exactly sure where we left off. I know while I was watching it, I was enjoying it a ton, and Season 4 has been in the works for a long time. I know a lot of people have really been looking forward to it and waiting, and we're finally getting it. So this is very exciting, and easy S tier, 100%. Last but not least, Shine Post, and we're going to go C with that again, since it is another idol show. Now the PV did look really good. The art looked really awesome and the characters looked really cool. And there you have it, the 2022 summer anime tier list for shows that I am watching. Now a few things are being left out, like a couple of cuckoos, summertime rendering, and that's only because the shows are currently airing and they're still going on, so I'm not going to throw those into something brand new. If you guys want to look for shows on your own, I am using Live Chart Summer 22 Anime. This is where I go and I pick all the shows that are coming out this season that I'm watching. You can go through and select on completed, watching, considering, or skipping. It's a great way to just kind of keep track of what's coming out, what you're watching, and I really do recommend coming here. So thank you guys for watching. I'm really looking forward to the new season of anime. It looks like it's going to be pretty packed. This season definitely was not a disappointment, and I hope we can continue to get great shows next season.